Yay, she's finally going to tell us her plan and not tell us about her story of how she grew up or a middle class or not dodge and duck and not answer the question at all. We're finally going to hear some plans and ideas about the economy. Oh my gosh, from Kamala Harris. She's not going to mention anything about how she grew up or repeating that, she grew up in a middle class. All right, let's get into it.
Going from a show to a whole entire company, what is your economic plan moving forward for people who are living paycheck to paycheck and struggling for groceries and rent and homeowners?
So look, I grew up, so my sister and I were raised by our mother. We lived for a long
Man, she repeated the same thing
time in an apartment on top of
the same thing.
A child care center. That child care center was actually owned by a woman who lived 2 doors down from us, Mrs. Shelton, who was, by all of our accounts and feelings, our second mother. She helped raise us.
Oh my God.
And so she was a small business owner. So I'll start with the small business and congratulations on what you guys have done. From a child.
Look at their face. Look at their body language. They know where this is going. They're sick and tired of hearing the same repeated things as well. Look at the body language. Look. After she congratulated them, look. They don't even care to get congratulated because they're sick and tired as well, too. Can't make this up. Just pathetic. Pathetic, man. Boy, you just can't make this up, you guys. She is trending worldwide. And not in a good way. And just like our president, I don't know who's running the country, sound off, sound asleep on a beach, another vacation, dropped his snow cone on the floor, a cheap fake, a deep fake. As he was trending every other week for falling down, walking out into the wind, can't get out his speech, can't read the teleprompter, struggling. And now you have his partner in crime trending, and now liberal voters are now questioning. Does she even know basic economics? Will she answer the questions in the next interview or the next show that she goes on, the next podcast? When they asked her about the economy, will she stop saying the same story or having a middle class story or talking about a story? Will she actually tell us a plan, her ideas, what she's gonna do? But she's trending around the world. Because, hey, 0 votes. The primary, 0 votes. Not one single vote. Most unpopular. Worst approval rating. But we've allowed the media to build a candidate. We've allowed the media to build a candidate. Ducking, dodging, and hiding. Running from the press. It all makes sense. Puppet politician. And tons of people are still clapping for this. Even if she doesn't answer a question or not. If she doesn't give a plan or not. Because tons are Trump deranged. Stage 4. Trump hurt their little feelings. They don't like the things that how Trump responds. The things that come out of his mouth. When a lot of things that he said is what we're living in now. He's come to be right. You might not have liked what he said, but he was right. Because he called out the truth. He called out common sense. So we got to spin it and make sure we turn him as an evil bad guy. That he's a racist, a dictator on day one. He's Hitler. Threat to democracy. Constitutional republic. Threat to democracy. You just can't make it up. So they're stuck with this. Can you please give us your plan? We know that you were a prosecutor. We asked you about the border. We know that you were a prosecutor. We asked you about the economy. We don't want to hear the same thing you've been repeating for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. We know about your middle class story and everybody cut their front lawn. Check this out.
From a show to a whole entire company, what is your your economic plan moving forward for people who are living paycheck to paycheck and struggling for groceries and rent and homeowners?
So look, I grew up, so my sister and I were raised by our mother. We lived for a long time in an apartment on top of a child care center. That child care center was actually owned by a woman who lived 2 doors down from us, Mrs. Shelton, who was, by all of our accounts and feelings, our second mother. She helped raise us. And
so we often talk another story on how I grew up. We've heard how I grew up for the last 2-3 weeks now. Why can't you answer the question? Why can't she answer the question, y'all? And a lot of people know why. And even those Trump deranged, the people with TDS stage 4, they know why. But they can't swallow their pride to admit it. Because you know what this is.
And so she was a small business owner. So I'll start with the small business, and congratulations. I want you guys to.
Thank you.
I, from a child, knew who our small business owners are, right? I mean, you're business leaders, but you're also civic leaders. You take seriously your voice and how you can mentor, how you can grow, right? Communities and the sense of communities. I love our small businesses. And so a lot of my work in terms of building and growing the economy has focused on small businesses. And my vision overall is we need to build an opportunity economy in which we increase opportunity for all, including small business owners. So a lot of my work, even in the Senate, was about increasing access to capital through our small businesses, and in particular through our community banks. Mm-hmm. So I've been responsible for billions of dollars more now going into our community banks, because they're in the community, and then they know who's in the community and where the talent is and who's doing good in the community, what the community wants. And so part of my plan as president,
go and do some research on this, and just want to see, because everybody telling me go check out the original video. It's it's about an hour long on this podcast called All the Smoke, and it has more dislikes than likes. If this has over 20,000 dislikes, you guys, boy, check that out. It has over 20,000 dislikes and 11,000 likes. And look at the comment section. Look at people. People are literally just here for the comment section. Look at people are saying, you better thank a union member. I was burdened by this interview. You better thank a YouTube member. All the Smoke podcast wanted none of the smoke. Boy. The interviewer, what's 1 + 1? Kamala, I was raised in a single parent home. Someone said all the smoke and mirrors. And someone said when she talks about the economy, so I grew up and you know the rest. I grew up in the middle class. How I was raised up. And as you can see in this comment section, everybody is fed up. And I've even talked to a lot of people that were considering voting for Kamala Harris, and they're saying the same things. They now see what's going on. Tons of them are not even going to vote this year that we've talked to. Tons are going to vote for Trump. And there's still some on the fence, But look what they're saying in the comment section. You guys I can't make this up, man. And look, they're saying you might want to disable the comments because America is in here telling the truth. And as you can see, people are in here telling the truth. They are fed up, man. Look at this comment section. Someone said 2 hours ago, 15,000 dislikes. And now it has over 20,000 dislikes. It has more dislikes than likes. Because that's how people felt about this interview, you know, or this podcast. You know, 40 minutes ago, 11,000 likes, 18,000 dislikes. Well done, boys. And now it has over 20,000 dislikes as I'm recording this. You know, someone says y'all played softball very well. Someone says the comment section is more entertaining than the actual video. LOL. Yeah. But again, you guys can go check out this hour-long interview if you wanted, this crap if you want to, at All the Smoke. But as you can see, it has more dislikes than likes. In the comment section, those 13,000 comments that are rolling in are, yeah, you see how people really feel about, you know, this whole interview. And people are sick and tired of hearing the exact same crap that they've been hearing, especially this past month. They've heard it on the debate stage. They've heard it, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. On the weekends, they're sick and tired. Kamala, Chameleon. It's not looking good for her, man. She is dropping like it's hot right now in polls. And, you know, there's a whole lot of talk right now of her going viral about not being black. Yeah, and again, because again, they're running off identity politics. You know, and they're pulling up her whole family tree. Shout out to Candace Owens. You know, but people are exposing this woman left and right. You know, you want to be a presidential candidate. You know, this is what comes with it. You know, people are going to pull everything out. Even if you try to vanish it or get it wiped, people are still going to try to go find it. You know, the coconut fell out the coconut tree. You was at McDonald's working on the French fries. It's all going to come out. You know? But man, people are fed up, man. And I believe it's going to be a landslide with President Trump, you guys. If they don't, you know, because this campaign is sinking. It is sunk. They literally need to breathe some kind of life back into this campaign because it's wraps. You know, look what people are saying. We know you were raised in a middle class family. Now, what are you going to do to fix the economy? You know, you can't make this up, man. Look what people are saying. Unsubscribed. 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 Now, some of their fans have even unsubscribed from their podcast because of how bad this was. Someone says, why is she talking like that? It's literally the same thing every single time. Look what people are saying. How much was that check? Yeah. So just imagine what they're saying with how when they go back and read these comments. Imagine what these NBA players are going through. You know, Matt Barnes, and Steven Jackson. They sitting up there. Look at their face and their body language, you guys. They know it. Look, they're in pain. They are in pain. Look, just look. Look at their body language, man. Their body language throughout this whole thing, you could just tell, man. Same way how Oprah was sitting up there. You could see her body language. You know? Sad.